Thank you. Well, last week, the U.S. News and World Report college rankings were released, and for a third year in the row, Alverno College was ranked highest in the state in strong commitment to teaching in that category. To talk more about that and a number of other topics related to higher education, I'm joined by Dr. Mary Meehan, president of Alverno College. Thanks so much for being here, Mary.
Oh, thanks for inviting me. It's really a delight.
Well, let's talk about this. Commitment to teaching. What is it that you think distinguishes Alverno, and what lessons maybe can other universities in the state and even across the country take, you think, from the Alverno model?
Well, for over 40 years, our focus has been on what's called ability-based learning. So in addition to your basic discipline curriculum, we teach 8 abilities that are embedded into the curriculum. And they're things like global citizenship, effective citizenship, etc. And because they're embedded in the curriculum, we really have to measure. When we started doing this, we said, you know, people found this so, at that point in time, really revolutionary. People were questioning the value of teaching those kinds of skills. So we started measuring everything we do. So I think because of that, not only nationally actually, but people come from all over the world to visit us and learn about our teaching methods, and we take it very seriously. All of our research is on teaching.
The thought being, it sounds like, that regardless of the subject matter, there's some sort of universal skill sets and fundamental values and ideas you want to imbue. Let's talk about, you know, Alverno, of course, is a women's college, and there's been a number of studies, I should say, done recently about the value of a female-only educational experience and perhaps the downsides to that as well. From your perspective, what do you think is unique about that experience for the students there? What's different about having a female-only setting?
I think there's a few things, and first of all, it really means they can focus on their own learning, and women do learn differently from men, and that's a fact, and that's research supported in terms of how we approach things. So a very quick example is how women approach math and learn math is different. Women tend to learn more in the narrative, and men tend to be more, if you will, linear thinkers in how they approach a task. So when you can teach specifically to the strengths of a woman, they will often succeed in areas where they may not have historically been as strong. For example, in the STEM areas like science and math, and so that's where we see, I think, some of our most profound results.
Lastly, before we go here, there has been talk too about whether or not going to college is worth it. We were talking just a moment ago before we began the interview here, and you say that you sort of shake your head almost when you hear that argument.
Well, if we had a week, I could tell you 1,000 reasons, but in a few seconds, you know, our society, we look often about education as to how much money do people earn, do they get a job, and those things are important, but it also is what helps bring a society forward. With only 25% of our adults with a college degree in the state, that's below the national average. Certainly, if we're looking just at Wisconsin, we have a way to go, and college is really the great door opener for all, and really it's what creates the kind of, I think, world we want to live in.
Mary Meehan, president of Alverno College, thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you.
Well, we have posted a link to the U.S. News and World Report college rankings online. You just head to the On TV page of our website, WISN.com.